Good morning, everyone. My name is Siti Lim, and I'm the BD and Sales Manager here at Sulmara Subsea for Asia Pacific, speaking to you from Singapore. It's a pleasure to be speaking today, and I thank the DIT team for the invitation and the opportunity. In today's webinar, I will start with a brief introduction of Sulmara and the technologies we are currently using before touching on today's topic on how technology are increasing efficiency of shore operation and aiding better decision making throughout the wind farm life cycle. A quick introduction about Sulmara. Sulmara was founded by survey veteran Mr. Kevin McBaron in 2019 on the principle of decarbonizing the offshore survey sector. He believes that the only way we can decarbonize and drive technical efficiency is through adopting new technology and methodology. Today, close to 4 years later, we have proven that belief through our work in Taiwan, Americas, and the UK. So these are the three main categories where our services are relevant. As you can see, our service fit neatly into the life cycle of a wind farm, from early stage site investigation and characterization, such as seismic and geotechnic, through the pre-construction and construction phases, executing activities such as UXO investigation, trenching, and installation support. And finally, the O&M phase with asset monitoring and inspection. Our goal is to provide a fresh approach by using remote services where we can. So we are headquartered in Glasgow, Scotland, and we currently employ over 160 people worldwide with established office in the UK, the US, Taiwan, and Singapore. We recently incorporated Sulmara Renewables Limited in Seoul to support our growth in the region. Some of you may recognize this building in the street screen. So part of our core belief is education and training to the future generation. We are dedicated to give back to society by developing budding talents with local university. For example, we have worked closely with the National Taiwan University to engage interns from the engineering faculties to work on our project. As you can see in the photo here, Charlie Ho is one of our first interns getting his hands dirty on our USV. We are planning to replicate the same here in South Korea with students from the Korean Maritime and Ocean University. We do carry out subsea services through conventional method as well. In Taiwan, with the help of our vessel partner Dongfang Offshore, we are currently kitted up on their fantastic looking vessel, the Orient Constructor and the Polar Onyx. Wherever possible, we would like to push the boundaries to reduce the reliance of big vessels or to complement such big assets. As the only multi-platform operator, USV operator, we have access to a range of vehicles to support different kind of scope within the subsea service sector. Our aim is to show the clients as the end user of the data that the archaic methodology used today is not necessarily correct for tomorrow, and certainly not correct for young and exciting markets like Taiwan, Japan, Vietnam, and most certainly not South Korea. There are better ways to do it. So South Korea is a perfect place to pivot using latest technology and methods, considering her great history on heavy industry supply chain and infrastructure. At Sulmara, we operate 4 types of systems. We have the DRIX, the sail drone, and for very shallow area, the WAM-V. These are remote control vehicles that allow wind farm stakeholder to make informed data-centric decisions at all stages of the offshore wind farm development. We also have the BX HAUV system that provide close visual georeference and timestamp inspection data using real-time 3D sonar and 2D visual technology. This system is designed to operate in low visibility and strong current environments. Having multiple options means we can select the correct platform and methods for every project, creating a customized service offerings to our client. The next video will provide the best visual context to put all of this into perspective. So this video shows our flagship USV, the Drix in Plymouth during her trial before being shipped to Taiwan. This is just one of the ways we de-risk the operation for our clients. So she has been designed for hydrodynamic stability with a narrow beam to cut through waters and wave rather than riding over them. With her diesel electric engine, she can last up to a week offshore. And her deployment system comes with an auto docking function, allowing vehicles to enter and leave without human intervention. She has her sensors coupled closely together on the gondola, so it means it can acquire data at a higher speed. It is fitted with the best multi-beam system in the market, and with Wi-Fi and marine broadband, a private network can be established between the base station and vehicle for over-the-horizon operations. For it limits, it can work up to equivalent to sea state 5. So what are these systems used for? Firstly, when we look at site investigation phase, a USV is used to provide tangible and safe means to collect initial site and mid-ocean data. Its ability to last longer offshore with higher weather capability without the interference of noise and vibration from a vessel means the quality of the data is not compromised and the time offshore is reduced significantly. Site investigation data, as we are aware, is very crucial as it provides data to stakeholders for consenting and critical design decision, thus determining the schedule of the offshore wind farm. Secondly, looking at the construction phase, geoscience construction monitoring data are used to make important installation decisions as seabed condition constantly changes. USV can be used to efficiently acquire data either working simultaneously with a vessel or to do a quick turnaround survey without the need to mobilize a spread or a big group of people. This means the entire project will be more productive, commercially viable, and less risky, meeting major milestones with relevant stakeholders. Finally, looking at the O&M phase, our service can help extend the life of asset through continuous or scheduled monitoring to analyze and identify factors that helps forecast aging trends of the asset. To illustrate the advantage of a USV, we did a high-level comparison with the conventional methods of acquiring data based on a simple bathymetry scope we completed last year. Do note these figures are just estimates only. So the conventional method is based off a 40-meter length DP1 offshore vessel, and the USV is based off our flagship Drake 007. As you can see, it takes significantly lesser time to complete the scope with the Drakes compared to a vessel. This is mainly due to the agility and the ability of the Drakes to complete a turn at the end of the line span. And the most obvious saving would be the consumable. The USV being powered by a small diesel electric engine use insanely less fuel compared to a vessel. That is a massive step in decarbonization. So in the span of 18 months, we managed to carry out all of our operation globally without any personal injury time. At the same time, we managed to help our clients to reduce carbon emission 200 times lesser than if they were to use conventional methods. This was an extraordinary achievement for Sulmara, aligning with our core belief of decarbonization. So recently, we completed an oil and gas project for Shell. While the USV was used to clear the path of a big blue construction vessel, in the picture as you can see, it can also be used in instant to complement such big asset. Rolling out new technology comes with its sets of challenges in both matured and immature markets. These are the set of challenges we have identified that are quite common in this part of the world. Nevertheless, these challenges are tangible, and with proper planning and active collaboration, these challenges can be mitigated ahead of time. Conversely, for South Korea in particular, having an excellent industrial track record, especially in the maritime sector, we believe it is the perfect launchpad for USV. This would require strong participation within different parties to benefit the whole ecosystem of the wind market. Based on our experience in Taiwan, the only way to tackle these challenges would be a strong collaborative approach with all stakeholders. The perfect ingredients would be a forward-looking client, exceptional partners on the ground, and a regulatory framework that allows for innovation to thrive. We have successfully worked with major wind developers to make the first USV operation in Taiwan possible. With South Korea oil and gas and maritime heritage, we are hopeful the journey will be, if not smoother, than other parts of the world. So a high level of engagement should be encouraged by all stakeholders, and the DIT can most definitely plays a big part in this. Thank you everyone for your time and attention. Back over to you, Dr. Journal.